Welcome back to Dishonored 2. Let's continue our exploration of the area. That's interesting. Oh, hello. I think there's a nest keeper in there. And we need to drink a health potion. Ah, bother. Don't know how far back that was. It's up here. Let's try that again. Question is, can we? Yes, we can. And the next question is, I'm gonna save here. Can we also? Come on. And he should be alive. Good. Let's put him in here. Some money. Now there's some blood flies here. I can hear another one. But I can't see it. There he is. Okay. So that's the blood flies gotten rid of. We can eat some food instead of spending a potion.
I wonder who that was.
A guard. Oh well. Let's go back down into that apartment. I believe there's a bone charm at the very least in there. Crikey. Need to go back to the black market and buy more incendiary arrows. Silver ingot. Dowd and the parabola of lost seasons. Letter from an admirer of Dowd. Dear Alfred, I received the book, a good find, but I must admit I have my doubts regarding the historical value of the work. The Knife of Dunwall, feeling remorse about killing the tyrant Jessamine? As I write, I'm staring at his portrait, and I suspect that Dowd always knew destiny was guiding his hand, firm and unforgiving. Anyway, the book was an entertaining read, so thank you again. Keep sending me all the information you can find about this mysterious figure we both admire. Your friend, Claudio. And here's the book, The Knife of Dunwall. Excerpt from a penny novel, Chapter 3. Dowd stared at the blade. The plan had gone perfectly, even better than he could have hoped. In fact, the whole thing had been too easy. But now that that was over, he felt hollow, and there was nothing in the world that could fill him again. He knew it with a certainty that scared him. Billy called from the next room. "Boss?" "Leave me." He nudged the door closed before she could say anything else. He trusted her more than any of them, but he didn't feel like talking. Cleaning the blood from the blade, he studied the marks it made on the cloth. Royal blood, but it looked the same as any he'd seen before. Weren't the high and mighty supposed to be filled with something different? Something better? Dowd was tired. No amount of blood could change the way he felt. He didn't drink, as a general rule, and sex had never interested him. He felt a kind of exhaustion that couldn't be soothed away. A smile crept across his mouth. The Knife of Dunwall, exhausted, and yet something else. What was it he was feeling exactly? He had looked into Jessamine Kaldwin's eyes at the moment her life slipped away, and in that moment a thought occurred to him. He'd made a mistake. He'd been misled. And that kind of thinking was useless. She was just as dead, whether he regretted it or not. But he had seen his true face reflected in her eyes, seen himself for what he really was. Not a renowned assassin, not some great shaper of history, just another playing piece in an unknowable game. That's interesting. Rune. Think there's anything else of interest here. What we can do while we are here is get rid of this tower. Still wonder what that thing powers, because oh, it probably powers the Gate of Light down there. Okay, let's evacuate the premises. Here's another apartment with some ivory scrimshaws, stinging bolts, Sarkonos Canal. There's a metal crate with sleep darts and incendiary bolts, thank you. Grenades and a sticker grenade. Chloroform bottle.
This whole setup is a huge pain in the ass. Timing windows that ignore the tides, fake boat manifests, and private door codes. Might be easier just to play it straight. Pick up, deliver goods. Anyway, so I don't forget it. The code for the black market shop is Zirconin wine is better than Tivian prisons. Idiots.
So there we have the code for the black market. Should we desire that? I don't need it, but it's for robbing the black market. Which I suppose we could do on this level, but I still don't see the point in doing so. It will shut down the shop, and we might need things from it, so... Okay. Let's get back up here and have a look down there. Dead person there. also should be a person standing somewhere near the doors there.
I feel so bad. I haven't seen the kids in 2 years. What was that?
Okay, do not jump when you're standing beside a whale oil thing. And apparently I didn't... Oh, that is probably from back when I... Okay, I'll just pause while I do this. There we go. This time I threw it over there, so it exploded up there.
I only had a boat of my own.
Let's check the stats real quick. Oh, everything's fine. Player deaths 1. That guard, I believe, has a helmet. Let's jump on over there. Very impressive tree. There's a person there. There's also an apartment up there. One that I believe we haven't visited. Let's just put on dark vision. Silver snuff box. Don't know if there's anyone here, but oh, it looks clear. I think I have never been in this apartment before. Interestingly enough, I've never seen it. Save. It's a newspaper here. For Spike, the outsider walks among us. Here at the Silver Spike, among our many offences against the Duke's endless decrees, you can add another. Your dear editor counts among his friends several citizens well informed on occult matters. As such, I can share this with you. The outsider is not likely to be forgotten here in the southern capital. Many of the shrines built to honor him have been disturbed of late, as if recently visited. That figure of myth apparently walks among us, gathering up offerings. Some leave ruin-carved tokens of bone in the abandoned corners of Karnaca, and others interested in such matter report that, yes, those tokens are gone a night later. Trust your senses. Do you not taste him in the withered, sickly crabs you boil for dinner? Can you hear his voice in the hum of bloodfly wings? What else could explain our current plight here in Karnaca? Murder in the streets and firing squads as a response? Such times. Believe me, when I tell you, my fingers tremble as I scribble these truths. But I am willing to continue on for your benefit. Do not be seen reading this printing of the Silver Spike. Burn it as soon as you're done, and eat the very paper should you see an overseer approaching. Does this window end up? Ah! There's a little alleyway down there. Petronilla's apartment key needed. I have no idea who Petronilla is. I should have seen this in my previous playthroughs. Maybe I just don't remember it because the entrance is not exactly discreet with all this light. Okay, let's jump on over to that. And do that.
We didn't go anywhere after all.
Did she see us? No.
Something comforting about it. Feels so empty.
It's saying something. What was I supposed to be doing?
Feel dizzy.
Okay, there I was seen. Don't think she's an enemy, but okay. Let's reload. And again, I will pause. I should learn to save more often. Okay, so we're back here. And our stats should now show 0 spots. Good. Now, if we place one of those there, then we can just shoot her. I think we weren't spotted by anyone. Good. What the heck just happened now then? Let's put these guys up here. Ah, civilian dead. I'm not taking any chances with that. Let's do that again. Let's jump there. Link her.
This shirt reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform.
It's looking right inside me.
What in the void?
Yeah, go on.
It's saying something.
Good. I want to get all the way up there, please. Good. And her. Three unconscious of them there. Then there's this dead howler. Don't really want him to be found either. Oh, well. I might read that sign, but not that close up. Let's put him here. She has a key. Ah, to Petronilla's apartment. Oh well, we've already been there, so all good. I think there's 2 guards wandering down here. Her. And then another one over here.
The color of the sea yesterday. Bad omen. Bad, bad, bad.
Superstitious guard. He's looking for something. I would like to get up there. Thank you. So there should be 1 guard down there. Okay.
Something stinks around here.
How did that guard die? Well, whatever we do not want to... Oh, that's gonna hurt. We do not want to get involved with the... railway there. Can I take him out? Apparently I can. What a curious guard post they've made here. That seems to be it. So this thing here has plugs. As the leader of my people, I judge my worth in the measure of full bellies and happy hearts. Duchess Mayelin Abel. Sorkonos is 1,000 families, 1,000-fold families, interwoven with 1,000-fold more. Families reaching for one another across generations. Duchess Lysandra Abel. Hold to your friends, your family, and to your nation. Do not forget these, nor trade them away for silver. Duke Cadmus Abel. We rise together with the same dawn, we feel the same wind on our faces, we fish the same ocean. Duke Theodanis Abel. When the sun is in my eyes, so are the people of Sorkonos blinded. As I exhale, so do they breathe in my airs. And if I bleed, they run red. Duke Luca Abel. Ever the benevolent ruler, huh, Luca? Okay, let's take her out. Don't think there are any more guards. suppose we could put her on the balcony up there. Okay, now let's go back to the dock and deal with those workers down here.
Why does she want that apartment? Dust everywhere, no matter what you do.
Where did they go? Well, they are not there. They are dead. How did that happen? Tivian ore. Incendiary bolts. Now, I don't believe we can get into the ship because I think that the key to the ship is inside the black market shop. Oh, it's open now. How curious. Confiscated merchandise. To the operator of this vessel, this is official notification that your cargo has been seized by the Grand Guard for failure to pay the docking tariffs and other fines you owe. If you come up with the coin, you'll find my associate and me in an apartment just before the Wall of Light checkpoint on the way to the Grand Palace. Look for the target mannequins on the balcony. Better hurry though, after a period of a few days, your goods will be sold to cover our expenses. Corporal Rivera Ferros, Grand Circonan Guard. I wonder if that was the apartment we were already inside. Where we found all the various goods, arrows and stuff. Okay, let's have a look at the stuff hanging around in the street here. Things like this. Probably doesn't contain anything, but... yeah, the Wall of Light was the windmill, it would seem. Are there any mannequins there? No, I think the mannequin was up there. Although, to be honest, I have no idea. Yeah, there's the target mannequins. And that's where we got all of the stuff. Now, instead of going in the door downstairs, let's of course go in through upstairs. Note to Lucia Pastor's mother. Mother, please don't be angry and hear me out. I know it's you who's been coming to my apartment to straighten up. I'm sure you mean well, but please stop. Anyway, I've made up my mind to move to the Dust District. That way I can be closer to those I'm helping. For other reasons too that I won't mention now because of how it might upset you. Anyway, it is unlikely I'll ever return to the Palace District. I'll have someone sell my apartment here along with the furniture. I know this isn't what you wanted from me, but it is who I am, and don't waste any more of your time matchmaking. I do not wish to marry. None of this is meant to make you feel badly. Please try to understand. All my love, Lucia. Get the clankers off Karnaka's streets. Beware a strange sound like the clanking of a factory machine. You might be seconds from an encounter with the latest work of our grand inventor Kirin Jindosh. And what should we think of these new marvels of industry, coveted by the wealthiest members of Karnakan society and standing vigil over their estates? I will tell you, these clockwork soldiers are a danger to us all, taking lives with all the morality of a shopkeeper's adding machine. They fight for days without rest, as long as the whale oil tanks hidden in their backs don't run dry. Tyranny awaits unless we act now and re-establish the lawful society established by the former Duke of Sokonos, twice the leader of his indolent, irresponsible son has proven to be. Citizens of Karnaka, fight to get these clankers off our streets. I might have read that one before. Strong arms. I think that one is the one that gives us the ability to carry a... Oh, you choke enemies unconsciously slightly faster. I think I already have that in one of the crafted ones. Oil fan. Yep, that was it for this apartment. This apartment has some people in it, probably looters. Let's get up there.
Stew tonight. Starving.
Oh, come on. One man and 2 guards. Huh. And what exactly were they looking for here? I mean, there's nothing here that I can see. They've certainly made a mess of the apartment, that's for sure. Bathing salts, Adamire solution, and a chloroform bottle. Down here, nothing of interest. So this is where Lucia Pastor grew up. Then there's this final apartment building. Apartment seizure. This is the same one we read already, so I guess this is the apartment of Mr. Marletto. Doesn't appear to be anyone here. Nope. Bone charm under this pillow, though. Deep grave. The heck does that do? Slight chance that gravehounds are destroyed upon spawning. Okay. Want the bathing salts. Silver Spike. Mystery women leave conservatory. Residents living near the Royal Conservatory report strange tidings, friends. As regular readers know, curator Brianna Ashworth shuttered the conservatory some time ago, and at nearly the same time the Duke tripled security outside. Why would a museum sit closed? Save funding? I don't buy it. What costs are incurred by maintaining rooms full of old bones? Now, something stranger still. No one has seen Brianna Ashworth in days, but a steady trickle of women have been seen leaving the Royal Conservatory at odd hours. Some were seen heading for the docks near the canal, presumably on their way north. Dunwall, perhaps? Is there a connection between these strange women and our new Empress, Delilah? Are they somehow related to the missing women we've reported over the last 3 years, from families complaining of wandering daughters, some of whom suffered from dissolution of the spirit so severe as to require daily bloodletting? We will reveal more as we continue to investigate. Huh. So the witches are leaving, huh? Umberwood cigar box, small-scale combustion refinement. Now, that is a very, very advanced safe code you have there, Mr. Winslow. Anything else of interest here? Read the newspaper. Don't need the chloroform. This goes to the Grand Palace. Let's quickly head back to the black market shop to make sure that we have everything we need. Is there anything in here?
I'll get the cigars tomorrow. Wanna
Nope.
buy one?
Wouldn't miss that. I'm glad to see you well.
Explosive bullet. Is that the one that I was missing?
For upgrading your equipment.
Yes, it was. Well, there we go. I have all the blueprints. Okay. No, we don't need that. No, we're full on everything. I shall not see you again. Okay. So, this is a natural spot to end the episode on. What's the point of being able to open the window if I can't cut down this? Because this leads into the palace area itself. So with that, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all in the next episode.